Okay, the first water board meeting of 2020 will commence. Election of officers.
Okay, I'll open up the floor for nominations for president.
I move that we nominate the president for the president.
I second.
Ken Barron.
Yes.
Okay,
No discussion.
okay, we'll just hold all the votes until after all nominations are in. Nominations for secretary.
Nominate Beth.
I second.
Okay. And lastly will be the nomination for treasurer.
You want it?
All right.
Okay. Dave Green.
Second.
Could only be temporary.
Oh, now stop. It's
Okay.
after 7.
All nominations have been heard. We'll do a,
Move unanimous consent.
yeah,
All three
of them.
offices.
I
Yeah.
second that.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. None. Okay, very good.
All right.
Sound like Cuba.
Oh, I guess we should do the minutes. Minutes of the previous meeting and minutes of the executive meeting.
I move we approve them as written.
I'll second that.
Motion and second that we approve the minutes from the meeting of December 19th and then the executive meeting of December 19th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Purchase orders.
Okay, I have a list of 4 items here. The first 2 are actually together. They're the new pumps and motors and drives for our Beverly Shores booster station. The reason why we're replacing these is when the chlorine feed room was in that room, the off-gassing for the chlorine just corroded everything up and everything's all shot now. So we're going to replace the motors and the drives since the chlorine feed system is all enclosed in a separate room out there. So that's the reason for that. And it's been, this was in the capital improvement plan for the year 2. And then the other thing.
Was that an issue with the equipment? Or was it poor design or what?
Well, it was a, I'm not gonna say it was a poor design, that's how these standalone booster stations, when they come in a box, that's how they come. They don't come separated like that. So if we ever buy another one, we'll have to make sure that it has a separate chlorine room. So I don't think we'll be looking at that, but
Okay.
he understands the situation.
All right.
And then the last one on here for Pritt's Construction, and that's to raise the house at 9307 West Paz Road, and this was the most economic price we got, so.
$8,000. Wow.
All right. Any discussion on
it's-
purchase orders?
The money goes to getting rid of the material, not so much taking it down.
Good explanation.
Okay.
We're gonna dump the dump.
Bad debt list.
Dump the junk.
Not as high as usual.
Okay, let's see, my name's not on there, okay.
Any discussion about the bad debt list? I'll entertain a motion to accept for bookkeeping purposes only.
It's very low. Are you gonna move? I'll move if you don't.
Second.
Okay.
Motion second that we approve the bad debt list for bookkeeping purposes only. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, the Strebo Arm Ditch.
Okay, this was approved earlier last year. The board awarded it to Woodruff and Sons. We held back on the awarding of this because we were waiting certain permits. And we got all our permits in order. We're still waiting for the one easement from Jupiter Realty, which is the old Joe Sam building out there. Hopefully by the end of the week, we should have that in place. But what we want to do is get the contract and the awards signed tonight so that Mr. Doyle can then have the contractor sign them. And then from there, they're going to be signed by the sanitary district, and we can hopefully, by the time everything's done here, we can get a notice to proceed to move forward. Again, that's all contingent on getting that easement from Jupiter. So I have all these documents here. There's 4 in total that we'll have to sign. I think for our board, we just need 3 signatures on each one. And if you want, we can do that after old business. Good. Okay.
Any idea on timing, John? Or?
Well, one of the reasons for the contract this evening is so they can order materials. And I imagine that'll take about 3 weeks, maybe. So what would that put us in the end of February or middle of February? Probably wouldn't start it, this is kind of weather dependent because we gotta bypass that drainage ditch, gotta do pumping, and it's gonna depend on if and when it's gonna rain and things like that. So I wouldn't expect anything before the 1st of March.
And how long do you think it'll take?
3 weeks.
Wow.
By Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Well, no one's gonna be without water out there. Everybody's gonna be okay. But the thing is, we gotta do them separate and put one in service and take the other one out because the high pressure all goes out to Pine School area and we can't, I don't wanna deplete them of pressure, so.
All right, any other questions on the Striegel Ditch project? So you need a motion to move forward with this, Randy, or?
I think it's already been approved to do, it's just a matter of the board signing the formalities on this one.
Well, why don't we make a motion to sign the contract?
You want one?
Yeah,
All right, move.
since we're signing it.
Second.
All right, motion, there's a motion and a second that we approve the executing of the Striegel Ditch project memo. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries. Okay, old business.
Okay, finally I got the pay request, or after hunting it down, for the 20-inch water main relocation along US 20 in front of Von Tobel's, that we split the cost with the redevelopment commission. This has been done for some time, and I sent emails to the former plan director with no response. Then it was suggested I get a hold of the engineers, and I got the pay request today. So I got this together, and we're actually saving some money on this. It came in less than what the bid was. So instead of paying $101,441, we only need to pay $77,381 for it. So it's a reduction in cost, and I think we should just go ahead and send a check to redevelopment.
Now, did this went to the Haskell building, right? Did it go to the auto dealership?
It went past, yeah, it was a relocate out of the ditch because they had to put some drainage fixtures out there, and that water main was in that deep ditch right there. So we moved it out to the south of there. It didn't go down to the Haskell building.
Okay. Which is America?
That's on that Ameriplex Drive.
Right.
Yeah, that building got water off of Cleveland Ave.
Okay.
This is for that road they put down there, and so we put a fire hydrant there at that intersection. Plus, again, we wanted to get it out of the ditch, and we got an easement from Von Tobel, and our portion of this is to move it west out of that ditch, just to the west side of Von Tobel. So,
Okay.
went pretty good.
All right. Any other questions of Randy on the reimbursement? We don't need a motion on that, do we?
No, it's already been approved. It's just I want to let you know what the cost was.
Any other old business? Any new business? Okay, public comment. Any commissioners' comments or directors' comments? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion and second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.